I'm happy. It's just I want to be married. Period, point blank.
We're happy to come to a ring.
The plan for the two of us is to get married.
That could be a plan for both of us.
Could.
Honestly, I would expect to be married or engaged at this point.
Wow. So cut and print. Beautiful, guys.
He's just looking to smash something else. I feel like that's where his mind is like all the time.
And this process is not gonna work because you lie too much.
No, you're lying.
You're a liar.
I ain't gonna listen to it.
Your relationship is at a crossroads. You're either stuck or you're refusing to move.
Ultimately, I get the ring, or we might have to go our separate ways.
Pressure.
She ain't ready to get married.
And I don't agree with you. It's time to put a ring on it.
I'm not ready for marriage, man. There's still some things that I gotta sort out.
I cannot wait forever.
Wow.
Yeah, we got something. Listen, our Wax put a ring on it. I'm on episode, what I think it is, episode 6, right? Correct me?
Yeah,
that was the last one, episode 6. So we're gonna go through 1 through 6 and what happened on the back of episode 6. You know what I mean? We just gonna you gonna listen, hold on. Let me play my song, man, while we get things together, man. Because hold on. All this shit is my shit. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Acting different, yeah. Funny how I finally flipped the script on ya. When you the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you.
While we just let a few people join us, we just gonna catch a vibe and see.
No more popping up the idiot. I ain't even got the miles to trip on, yeah. No phone. Who is this? Brand new, like the whip. Rack it up, no assist. Hey bitch, I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. Look at my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings. While I'm up cleaning, boy please, I don't need it. Memories, all that shit, you can keep it.
Alright, cool.
Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. I'm trying to find a fuck to give for ya. You ran out of chances of forgiving ya. Yeah, listen, I'm listening just for you to go and break my heart again.
Alright, let's pin a few people. Let's ping a few people and get them in here, guys. While we get the wind beneath our feet here. I want to get at least 6 people in here before we start.
Gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Papa visit. Hands tied, no grit. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. So don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings.
It's Friday. What y'all drinking on? What y'all sipping on?
Chill. Some water.
Oh man, TJ, you are disappointing me, King.
I'm trying to do better.
Shit, vodka, cranberry,
hey.
ginger ale, what the?
Let's go.
Come on, oh, that's good.
I've been waiting all week to talk about this shit. Let's fucking go.
Hey, big bro, we fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Okay. One more before we start. Okay, there go Mallory. There go Aaron Mallory. Okay. What's happening with you, King? What's happening? You sound kind of distant to us.
Give me a minute.
All right, cool. Yeah, do your thing while you set up and whatnot on that side. Turn my headphones higher so I can make sure I hear you all clearly. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about sex. Well, I'm still on sex life, goddamn it. We're gonna talk about put a ring on it. Recap. We got a lot of tea. We got a lot of stuff to get into. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Arkansas. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to TJ Zmar, Mr. Let Go, Trey. You know the vibe, Shantae. This is gonna be a nice little vibe. We live on YouTube. This is a recorded room, by the way. This is gonna be a nice little vibe. We're gonna pull up, kick it. You know what I mean? Shantae, just mute your mic, Queen, because we can hear you until we're ready for you to speak. Hold on 1 second here. While I get this thing right over here. Hold on.
Yo, can you hear me better now?
Oh, we can hear you clearly, King. We can hear you clearly. Shout out to Mr. Let Go in the room. I mean, it feels only right for us to start this way, right? It feels only right for us to start this way. We're going to talk about put a ring on it. We're going to talk about why these ladies out here walking around with these single bare fingers. We're going to talk about a few things. Atlanta's where it's based out of. If you know, you know. We're going to have a good conversation, a respectful one. And I don't know how this thing is going to end, but hopefully nobody ends up single if they're in a relationship. and anybody that's single, hopefully y'all can gain some type of insight and understanding to what's happening as it pertains to Put a Ring on in season 2. I think we're up to episode 6. Excuse me, I made this room last week, so we go on to episode 1 through 6, and we're going to have our predictions because I think the new episode actually comes on tonight on OWN. We got a few dope players. We got a few dope people up here. Shantae, Trey, Mallory, Mr. Let Go, excuse me. We got Zmar, TJ, and myself. If you guys want to be a part of the conversation, just raise your hand. We're going to bring y'all up, and we're going to keep that same energy respectfully. Tell a friend that we having a candid conversation about Put a Ring on it, right? So let's do that. Mike, you know the vibes. My name is Broadway The Giant, by way of Live on Broadway podcast. If you're viewing this, if you're within the sound of my voice, we are talking about Put a Ring on it, and we are recapping what's going on, and we're going to talk about a few things. Let's get this thing underway. I want everybody to introduce themselves respectfully, and then we're going to go down, keep it short, concise, 15, 20 seconds, and then we're going to open up the room for everybody else to speak respectfully. And, we're going to talk about a few things. Let's go about it. TJ, you up first, King.
Shit, what's up? I mean, I ain't got much to say. If y'all know me, you're blessed. If you don't, you will. And that's all.
Keep that same energy. Zmar, tap in with me one time, King. And let the people know where you checking in from, too.
Yo, it's your boy Zmar. I am the CEO and co-founder of Tailor Made Center for Excellence out of Miami-Dade, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We are the only black-owned nonprofit making $1.8 million within its first day. Holla at your boy.
Let's go, Z. Tap in. Mr. Let Go, one time for us.
Y'all, I am Mr. Let Go. I am a coach, and I'm just here to talk about this show. I actually have a friend of mine that's presently on the show, so I'm just here to support my guy Broadway. Yes. And have some fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be a nice, candid, cool, calm, and collective vibe. One time, Trey, let the people know where you checking in from, who you with, what's the vibes.
Good afternoon. This is Trey. I am the owner of Sassery's Online Boutique. Trendy pieces for men and women. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm rocking out with you, Broadway.
Let's catch one. Shantae, one time, let that mic free and talk. Tap into it.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Shantae. I work in education. I love the show. Put a ring on it, and I'm here to just show love and support and weigh in on these topics. You can find me on IG, Pink Sapphire, PINKSAFYRE.
I hate this show.
Well, see, so I hate this show.
You said that, TJ.
You know he did. While we wait for a few of the other Giants to pop in, like the regular Sade's and the Danny, so forth and so on. TJ, do me a favor and get them over here if possible. While he's doing that, put a ring on it. They had season 1 based out of Atlanta, I believe. We're on season 2. And season as dope as season 1 was, I don't think it was as dope as season 2 is by episode 6. You know what I'm saying? So by episode 6, we seeing a lot of different things. Just to update you guys that's watching this, we have Darian, we have Alexia, they were together for 14 years. They met by way of college, right? So just to set this thing up so everybody understands what's going on. We also have Eric and Jessica, who was together for 4 years, and they met by way of my homeboy Eric sliding into the DM. You know what I mean? Good old faithful, that good old slide into the DM. He ended up safe. You know, then we have Sean and LaRonda, who was together for also 3 years, and he slid into the DM. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is you know, these are the players, these are the characters, and I'm seeing a couple of things that between season 1 and season 2 that I'm recognizing to be a common theme. And what that theme is that I'm seeing that the ladies are the ones that's wanting to be married, and it's almost like they're asking the men to be married. You know what I mean? And they feel like the men is dragging their feet. And I mean, listen, we on what 1 through 6, so we could start and go from anywhere. I'm gonna start from episode 1, but when you guys open up the mic and have the floor, you guys can start from wherever you want to start from outside of what we're currently talking about. Episode 1, I kind of feel like there was a scene where my guy Kai and Darian, Alexius and Darian, they actually Darian, I'm saying his name right? All right, Darian, yeah. They actually go out on a date, and Kai is doing a lot with Darian, or Darian's doing a lot with Kai. I don't know how you want to put this, but they walking, they hold their hands, his arms around her, so forth and so on, and it's just a lot going on. And they also, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention, they're also being coached by Dr. Nicole LaBeach. You know, so she's the same doctor from season 1, same doctor in season 2, and the show is based out of Atlanta. We got Aaron Mallory. I mean, we got, Aaron. We got Mr. Let Go up here because he actually has a friend of his that's actually on the show, but we'll get to that. But I just noticed a lot of things, and I felt like on the first date, it was very interesting to watch Darian become so comfortable with Kai with his arms around her. They walking and holding hands, so forth and so on. TJ, tap in and let the people know where you at with the vibe and the episodes and how you feeling thus far on it.
Man, this show it stresses me out. People are not like this, I don't hope, man.
They are in Atlanta.
Twisted as fuck. It has to be some Atlanta exclusive shit. But Smoke is my guy though. I fucks with Smoke. I don't know if it's because I'm a Phil Mob fan or what.
Definitely you're a Phil Mob fan. That's what it is.
That's my guy. I mean, the rest of them, they cool. I mean, Eric is a little, I don't know. He different.
He different?
I'm not a problem with every person on the damn show.
See?
He said he had a problem with everyone.
Everybody.
Oh man, yeah, you know, I want this to be a free flowing, natural type of conversation. So we're not gonna particularly go in any order, but if you hear something or if you think of something, you know, say what you want to say and tap in after the person that's currently speaking. You know what I mean? I think it's cool to do it that way. You know, we don't want to follow any strict guidelines and orders and all that other stuff. I want it to be a free-flowing dialogue. So Aaron said, Mr. Let Go said that everybody on the show gives him, he has an issue with. Tap in with me one time.
All right. First, I got a little crush on Baby Candy Burris. I don't know her name, but that's the girlfriend of the little short dude with the muscles who keep crying in the
Oh,
bathroom or whatever.
LaRonda.
LaRonda.
Yeah, LaRonda.
Oh, you like you like that milk chocolate thing? Yeah.
Oh, she's legit, for real.
I call her Baby Candy Burris because she looks just like Candy. But but she is a little evil something. Like, if you take the time to look at her and how she interacts, see, most of the camera is on him because he's crying, acting like a little girl all the time.
You gotta take a shot every time he cries.
Sometimes
this nigga be crying.
It'll pan over to her, and she's so emotionally unavailable. She's just like sitting there, like, why are you crying? Why are you blinking? Why are you breathing? Like, what is wrong with you? And he's just like, please, just. I can imagine him being on a desert island. He's like, please, give me some water. And she's like, no, like, get out of my face. Like, you're not getting nothing. Like, she's like, like a animal tamer or something, and he's just like running around, and she's just sitting back like, nope, you ain't doing nothing. I bet she's like that in the bedroom too. Like, nope, sit down, don't touch me. I bet she be doing all kinds of stupid stuff. She's more than a man. She's like the tamer or some shit. Yeah, it's crazy. She's a little evil something. You look at her eyes, she's a little evil something. I got more to talk about with her, but I'll just chill out for a second.
Hey, Leslie, I will not be generalizing women on this episode. I'll try my best.
TJ, I'm sending you virtual hugs. Don't start with me.
Okay, I'm a try. But man,
shout out to Leslie. We see you.
This got y'all women looking like wild.
I'm in Vegas right now, but I had to tap in on my boy Broadway right now.
Yo, what's happening with you, Les? I appreciate the love. There's so much going on. I mean, listen, man. What you call him? Oh, you call him Smoke. His name Darian on the show, right? From Film Mob Smoke. All right, so let me ask you guys a few questions, right? Let's start with the original one. Is it a common theme, or why do you guys feel like the ladies are the ones that's wanting to get married and the men are dragging their feet? Tap in.
Because we don't be wanting to get married to the women. That's really it.
So wait, then why date them, right? Because what's the sense of dating somebody if you don't have the intentions to further the relationship, or is that the plateau when you meet someone? You men generally feel as though they're going to date them, figure out if they want to be in a relationship with them, then they get in a relationship with them, and then that's where the bus stops. Because to me, it seems like they might be selling the dream or giving the women an impression that they okay with being married. They say it, but then their actions don't show and prove it, right? And love is an action word, right?
Man, folks be bored, man. Women be bored. They want a man. They want something
Yo, Broadway,
to do.
shut the fuck up. I really put a ring on you, nigga.
All right, we're going to have to get you. I don't know who fam is, but
you know that's your homeboy.
You should have left him up here. I'm interested to see what he got to say.
But yeah, I think niggas be bored. Chicks be bored. Niggas be bored. You know, folks just don't want to be alone, and they just want to be with somebody or whatever. Ain't nobody thinking about marriage. None of those people up there.
I just want some dick.
Man, get this dude
I'm not
out
bored.
of here,
I just want some fucking dick.
Yo, guys, don't bring him back up. Don't moderators. Don't bring him up.
So can I weigh in? I just want to say something. You posed the question about why is it that the women want to get married, but piggybacking off what Mr. Let Go was saying about LaRonda and Jay's dynamics in their relationship.
Broadway, fuck me and put a ring on.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh, it's a group of them. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Queen.
Oh no, it just seems like Jay, since he's always crying all the time, maybe he's the one that really wants to get married because the dynamics there is like, I don't know about LaRonda. And Alexia and Darian, the dude from the film mob, they got an interesting dynamics of both of them playing games with each other as far as I'm concerned. I think neither one of them really know what the hell they want. That's just
That's a perfect
my
example of what I was saying. They just bored. They neither one of them want to be with each other. They just don't want to be alone. They don't even like each other. In my opinion.
I agree, Mr. That guy. I agree 100%.
Yeah, it looks like they enjoy the security of a relationship, but don't want the commitment to come with it.
Right. I agree with that. I
And
think.
she be walking funny. She walk
And
like
you stated a valid
she
point.
weird.
A lot of people, even in real life, they don't want to be alone. Some people don't know how to deal with themselves, so they'll be with somebody even if it's a toxic situation.
And that is my point. All of them are like that, in my opinion. That's why I don't like none of them, because none of them want to get married. They all just there, just looking crazy, and nobody really has an issue with the other person. They just there, and there's not even an issue. Nobody's really having an issue. They just are there and are just not happy being there, but they won't leave because they don't want to be alone. Like, if you think about all the couples, nobody has a really crazy problem. They just there.
It's true. I feel like last season 1, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that. I feel like there were more issues there uncovered.
Well,
Go ahead.
No, Queen, finish your point. My fault.
No, that Dr. Nicole LaBeach, who
Mhm.
was the same doctor counseling them from last season, really tapped into. Like, for example, I don't remember the couple, but there was a guy that he
Is this
had a son.
is this pertaining to season 2?
No, season 1. I was
Okay,
piggybacking off of season 1 to make a point about season 2.
got it.
Kind of going more on what Mr. Let Go was saying about there's not really many issues that's really stopping them from tying the knot if they really wanted to. Where I feel like compared to season 1, Dr. Nicola Beach tapped into some real serious issues as to like that's the reason why,
Got
or
it.
maybe that's what the holdup is. That's all that I was trying to convey.
Got it.
I mean, Mr. Sensitivity was talking about his daddy issues and whatnot.
Yeah, he
It's-
did touch on that.
so
Alexia and
But
Darian,
I
they
don't
have
think that has
issues.
anything to do with a relationship, though, because I think she chose him
Your mic is.
because I don't know if
Don't worry about it. Go
y'all
ahead.
seen I don't know if y'all seen the point where he was saying about how she'll up and go to damn Cabo whenever she wants to, and
Yeah.
she was in a hotel room with 2 dudes, and she actually was like, "Hey, I'm here with my friends," and it's her and 2 dudes in Cabo, and they in a hotel together. So I'm looking at him like she's like using him as a what do you call it? Like a cuckold type of dude without the sexual situation.
Right.
He's just there. He ain't got no money.
Well,
Like,
see,
you know what
what,
I'm saying?
well,
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's just her puppy or something.
Well, see, I could give pushback in regards to there not being any real issues there, right? I feel like there is some real issues there because I feel like for Darian and what's her name, Alexia, I think that they've been together for 14 years, and I think that she honestly feels as though, with him being an artist and her retiring from basketball for him, she felt as though with her retiring for him that they would have more of a union, more of a union and be more structured in the way of what she wants. Because again, I think.
But why?
What do you mean
For
why?
14 years though?
But
It's
no,
14 years. How did she see? Well,
but
they
that's
ain't even got no kids together.
but that's
He
my
got kids by.
but that's
He
my
got kids by 3 other women, but no kids
right.
by her.
But that's you're making my point for me, and that's where the issue lies because she's like, if you don't want to be in a relationship and you don't want these things, then fine, albeit fine. Let's just separate and go our separate ways. But he's telling her that he wants to be with her. They're on and off for 14 years. He's having babies on her, and she's not getting the point. So that's definitely an issue. I feel as though it's an issue with them.
No, they just don't want to be alone. He don't care about her and she don't care about him. They just together. They just be sitting on the couch, a little old school little couch, and
With that nasty
they just
throw. That little
with the
nasty
little nasty throw.
throw.
Don't it look like an old people house? So that's
Yes.
what I'm saying. They probably live in a grandmama house or whatever. They probably broke and they just don't have nowhere to go.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Hold on, you was gonna say something, Trey?
I was just gonna say that yeah, they have those 14 years, and he had the three kids on her, and she also said that they wasn't living together also. So now that she lives there, she probably feels like I'm committed and I'm living with you now. So with her living with him, she thinks that she's supposed to have now the engagement ring, or for him to give up the condo. Like now that she's living with him, she's demanding certain things of him. And I think that this show is probably going to show her a different view and get help that she needs, because I think at the end of the day, this will probably determine if she's going to stay in that relationship or not. It's like she needed a kick to figure out what she wanted to do.
So wait, let
Y'all
me
know
ask
he smashed Kai, right?
He's from where?
He smashed Kai.
Oh yeah, well we gonna get we definitely gonna get to that, because I got a whole lot of for that. My question to Trey is, do you think damn, you had said something about it was gonna be revealing for her. Oh, my question to you is, do you think that she asked him to be on that show?
No nigga, sorry, no man is going to tell his girl, let's go on this show. The only guy that probably said that is the crybaby dude. He probably want to go on the show. But I think Alexia asked Homeboy to be on the show, and he may not have known all that it entails. Alexia probably saw the first season and was like, oh shit, it's out here. We got issues. But he probably just thought it'll help out his career, get his name relevant again, but maybe not open up different closets that he may not want it to address.
Yeah, old boy trying to get on Love and Hip Hop.
I feel like there's so much going on. Sean and LaRonda, their first date, he lets her drive. Well, firstly, he lets her drive. There's a lot of, he's cool with being the beta male in that relationship, in his relationships. I feel like I get that type of energy from him, that he's okay with being, and there's nothing wrong with being emotional, but I feel like he's, every time he talks like he's about to cry. Like he talks like that. You know what I mean? He talks like that. On the show, his name is Sean, right? Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the show.
No. Jay. It's
Jay.
Jay. So LaRonda
It's
and Jay.
All right, LaRonda and Jay. My fault. Okay.
But his name is Jay.
Jay. Okay, cool. So Jay comes across as being like the beta male. He's very crying. His voice cracks. Like, he's not funny to me. He says he's a comic. He does stand up. He doesn't come across as being the funny guy to me. He comes across as being the very emotionally unstable guy.
Very needy and clingy, I would like to add also. Those two words stand out to me.
If he was smart, he could easily use him being a comedian and make jokes. Even if he would have been like this crybaby baby person, if he could have did it in some type of goofy, jokey way to have people fall in love with him, like, yo, this dude is hilarious, instead of this dude is pathetic, he could actually make his comedy career turn into being on another show. Because like you can be funny and cry. Like you can do some shit like, oh my god, I gave it like
Martin Lawrence,
Martin Lawrence type, like, no, oh my god. But this nigga crying for real.
Yeah. Hard tears.
I think it showed a sensitive side initially when she went on that date and he got on the phone with his friend and voice started cracking. And I just seen the tears well up his eyes, go in the room. It's different to see a man on a reality TV show get emotional with their friend. Yes, it was FaceTime or whatever, but his friend didn't clown in and make him feel bad. So that part was okay. It's just when he could continuing to cry and voice started getting high pitched, it's like, all right, this is not a one-time sensitive thing. You like this all the time, probably. And that's probably why she feel like she wear the pants in the relationship.
So Mr. Lego, he brought up a point earlier about Darian having sex with Kai. Do we think that he actually had sex with her, or that they edited it that way?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think he smashed. He looked like a dude who would just smash anything that moves. So, and I think
Right.
he
3 kids
let
out
him
of anywhere.
because they on his show. Like, why not? I'm on his show. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He was
Broadway,
like,
what was
you
the
heard the
lady's name
rules.
you went out on a date with again?
Kai.
The girl. She was very aggressive, and she kind of looks like Alexia a little bit too. I see a similarity, but she's very aggressive.
They do
Well,
favor each other.
well, Darian told Alexia that Kai showed him things, quote unquote. Kai showed me things in 14. Kai shown me things that Alexia hasn't shown me in 14 years. Made Alexia feel like a piece of shit, respectfully, right? And I don't know. I just feel like Darian, he's just a nigga. He's just out here niggering. He got babies on top of babies and baby mothers, and he's just outside. You know what? Darian looks like the type of nigga he is, respectfully. He look crazy. He out here just doing whatever, being whatever.
You got a problem against dark skinned niggas?
No, I got a problem with dark skinned niggas with 8 babies, 7 baby mothers, 14 years in a relationship, can't commit, and he's just all over the place. I got a problem.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
The Jay, who's with Jocelyn, the producer dude on Love and Hip Hop. What's his name? Be making a little rat face all the time.
Stevie
J. He reminds me of a broke ass Stevie J, and I think that's the character he's trying to go into his make believe love and hip hop life. And I think Kai fits the whole love and hip hop chick situation. So I actually think he's gonna break up with her, get with Kai, and they both get into this direction of trying to get on Love and Hip Hop and be this goofy Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn, Stevie J type of duo, and get on Love and Hip Hop. That's just my opinion.
Why does he make that face like that? His eye go down. His eye go down, and his
Just
other
like
eye go
Stevie
up.
J.
Like why
Wasn't
does he do
Stevie
that?
J doing? Him and Stevie J are the ones who make these crazy ass faces. That's what I'm saying. I think he's trying to be Stevie J.
Well, on his, like, if you go to his Instagram and stuff or look at some of his older videos, they were like the knockoff version of Outkast. So he's always been like that high
Whoa,
strung
the Phil
type
Mob
of.
slander is wild
Yes,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. Phil Marley was what it was back then. So I don't think it's a new character for him. I just think he's trying to reinvent it so people can remember, who he was during that time.
I agree. Yep.
All right, about this show, man. Are they telling these people to date these people with the intention of taking them from their significant others?
Correct.
This is some twisted ass shit.
I don't think that's very simplistic, but I don't think that's the whole niche to it. I think it's also get you. Remember how Mr. Letgo was saying earlier that some of these people are just staying with each other because they're afraid to be alone, but they don't know how to be alone. I think it's getting you to see: are you really being satisfied or feeling whole in that relationship? Is the grass really greener on the other side? Because sometimes when you have the option to date somebody else while being in a relationship, some of them 14 years, 6 years plus, long time, you think that maybe I can't do any better. It's like a fear, like I don't really want to start all over again, maybe whatever it is that's holding you there. So you're not quite happy getting what you want, right? Because the show is called Put a Ring on It. So obviously someone in each of these relationships supposedly wants the destination of being married, but they just can't seem to get there. And it's kind of like she's pushing them, I think, through the exercises of going on dates to figure out, should I even still be here? And am I holding on to something that's already kind of broken or like a dead horse, or it needs to be over anyway, so I can move on and that they can move on and get what it is, whatever it is that they want.
Yeah, but what's the goal of these people that are going on the dates? Are they really thinking they're gonna get something serious out of these people?
Well,
I
You
I
know,
see.
it's
do. I
to
believe
get on
so.
TV. This is just about get on TV because your followers go up. You get on TV. You know, you may get a little fan base. You may get an opportunity to be on another reality show. The reality show just be calling random people. That's what happened with the friend of mine that's on the show. Like they just be calling people. You know what I'm saying? If you did this, you did that, or you know this person, they just people just get on there trying to have fun. I go on one of them shows. I ain't got a problem with that. But I think every single one of these people should break up and go be with one of the people that they met on the show. Like the little scary crying dude. He actually he's meeting some dope ass women. And he's just like, nope, I don't want you're so great, I don't want to be with you.
Well,
Because
let's
he ain't
talk
got no
about that.
job.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's go a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
deeper on that because I honestly feel like with that situation, he's I feel like he's all right. So
He can't leave. He ain't
Nicole
got nowhere to
Nicole says
stay.
Nicole LaBeach, the doctor, she says that he's afraid of what may happen if he opens up the door of being okay with going out with somebody he likes, right? My energy to that is I like it. If I'm coming on this show and I understand the process and I understand what you're supposed to be doing, but if I come on this show and I see somebody that's a true and honest candidate that can take me from my significant other, and that's not where I want to end up at, then I already know that somebody can take me from her, and I'm going to buckle down and do what's right by way of my significant other. I know that's the process, but I'm going to skip the process and say, hey, listen, I want to be with my significant other. I'm not trying to trouble or be in another situation. I know that it has room and potential for something, and I don't want to be with it. So my question to you guys is, do you feel like he should open up himself for the opportunity with someone else? Or do you guys feel like, no, he shouldn't?
He has
Hey,
nowhere to
you guys are
live. He lives with her. Like he has nowhere to go. I'm dead serious. He lives with her.
Okay.
He ain't got no job.
Go ahead, Z.
A hobosexual.
everybody's talking over my head. I don't know what the fuck we talking about. So I'm
Go,
just trying to learn as we go along.
No, I think the point of the show is for all of these couples to explore the possibility, like you said, was is the grass greener on the other side. And when they're given these dates and they tell them before they go, hey, everything is off the table. You could kiss, touch, whatever you want, but it's up to you if you're gonna do it. When the guys or the girls get in the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna go on these dates, but damn, I'm feeling this dude, but you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna see what it could be because I got a boyfriend. Well, clearly something is sparking your interest, and if you continue to go out on these dates, yeah, you will learn more about these other candidates. And if you are actually building a better connection with other people outside of your relationship, I would think that's why you're here to find out. So you shouldn't close yourself off from trying to go on the dates and really be your authentic self. Because if you keep in the mindset of, oh, but I got a girl at home, or LaRonda is the breadwinner, I can't find nobody else better, you're making excuses. You may actually really find somebody, or if not somebody, you find out something about yourself that might be like a light bulb and realize you don't need to be with that person and go and find somebody you need to be with. It may not necessarily be the dates from the show, but these dates could actually lead you to the mindset of, oh shoot, the person that I'm here with and I'm complacent with, I may really not need to be with them.
I
That's
think
what's
all these dating shows appear to be like they fall into the 80-20 rule. That there's always going to be 80% of what you're getting or what you're not getting. And then there's always going to be the 20% of what you are getting or what you're not getting. That's what I believe with all these fucking dating shows.
True.
I think Jay in one of the episodes had a really good connection. I don't remember which episode it was. I just
The
remember he
studio
was in a
girl
date in the studio. Right.
Yeah.
I
in the
really think he
studio, he was feeling.
explored that. I think there was a real genuine connection where they got each other and it just flowed very effortlessly and naturally, that I feel that he is lacking those same dynamics in the relationship with LaRonda. But you know what, guys? We haven't really talked about Jessica and Erica. I mean, Eric.
I was
I like to
going there.
call
Yep.
them kind of like the football jock and cheerleader girl of high school. Kind of like they're very superficial to me. You know.
They're the most
Well,
fucked up couple on the show.
what?
Yes.
Yeah, she slept with another football player
Yeah, she
right
got stuff
like
going
once
on.
they broke up.
So
She
wait.
slept with another football player.
The next week, they
The
said
next
she was
week.
with somebody else.
So
So
wait.
she's like a whole groupie.
Let me because Shantae said that they're the superficial couple. What leads you to that presumption?
I mean, well, you just said it. She seems to date all the jocks. She went from one football to the next. They're always, um, giving off. She also there was a episode. See, I don't remember. I've seen every episode. I don't remember which particular one it was. I
That's
believe it was
fine.
the very last episode recently. She went on a date with a guy, and she said, I'm known as the pretty girl, but like I'm paraphrasing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
She said something to the effect of like, "Hey, I'm like the pretty girl, but like for the first time he sees that I'm smart. He really sees me." So
And she
I'm
sounded
going,
like a whole dumbass by saying that.
but I'm going off of their dynamics. It's not me like saying, like giving them that. They kind of painted themselves throughout each episode as very superficial with each other. Because how have you been with someone? These are not couples that been with each other for 6 months or just fly by night. These people have been together for years. So how could you say that you've been with someone and he doesn't see you or know that you're smart or feels like she said, I feel like I'm getting from the date that she went out with the other guy that he's really like taking the time to know that she has a brain and not just beauty. That's pretty sad.
And the
Well, she
guy said the
also
same thing
cried.
about his dates. Like, hey, I can
Right,
have
his dates.
a real conversation with these women. They're not dumb as hell like you are, baby.
That's pretty much what he said, and she cried because how your man come back from a date and said this is the most or the deepest conversation that I had with someone, and you've been together for 4 years.
Because she's the stereotypical IG model type ass motherfucker.
Yo, TJ,
Well,
stay
so
off
is
her
he
gram.
though, in
Yo,
a
yo,
certain
TJ,
way.
stay off her gram with the nipples showing, TJ. The fuck?
Oh, I don't know what does she got an Instagram, but I just said she looked like she fit that criteria.
Stay off her Instagram, TJ.
Yo,
I'm gonna
I'll
go.
take either one of the chicks except for Smokey's girl. I don't like her.
Yo, her forehead looks strong. It looks strong
She
and raw.
walks strong though. You don't see how she be
Oh
walking?
yeah, she walk like a
She be
buffalo.
walking with a she walk like
She walks
I
like
don't
a
want to
ball
say the
player.
word, but she walk like a buffalo. I stay with buffalo. Buffalo is safe.
Ball players say.
Yeah, she a hooper.
Well, see, and that's what I actually.
She look like a football
I
player, not a
actually-
basketball player.
I didn't like her the whole season thus far until I seen her go on a date with the dude that did the basketball thing for her. And when I saw that, I was like, damn, you could see she really got comfortable and she really opened up to him. And she was like, she started to occupy the space of, yo, I can be myself.
Hence what I'm saying. None of them wants to be with each other. And all these people need to go be with the person that they go out on a date with instead of the person they're with, because none of them would really want to be with each other. They don't. Just like the two who was just talking about, Eric and the girl. They just be smiling, and you can tell they're not happy, but they smiling every damn time they talking.
Okay, so to that point,
They just
to that point, Mr. Lego, I feel like he's they needed eye candy, right? Because you got the brown skin chicks, right? You got what's her name? Alexia,
LaRonda
and Alexia. So you needed that light skin-esque girl to balance it out. From a TV aesthetic point of view, is how I'm seeing it. But I do agree they're like, one is dumb and one is doorknob, right? So together they're dumb as a doorknob. So I feel like it works. It works for them though. And they need some. He met her on the gram. He knew what he was getting himself into. Now when he got her, now he don't want her no more. Make it make sense.
That's what we do though, right?
Well, it's not that he didn't want her. He started stating that once he got out of his football career, he started realizing that she may not be the woman that's going to be there with him through thick and thin, because he's not probably bringing in the same income as he was before. And the fact that she went and got with another athlete a week after they broke up, and they were still communicating on the phone and
Yeah.
DMs and stuff. He knows that she is not the type of person that's gonna be no do thick and thin, do
Yeah.
sickness and health. She's out.
Wasn't that a
Exactly.
teammate?
They're not
You
happy.
dragging it.
It's
I don't know
just
if it
very
was the teammate.
All I'm
Man.
saying is this: all these folks are like all just stupid, and they just with each other because they know don't nobody want their stupid ass. Because his hairline
What's
receding,
going on, Z? We're
and
gonna give you a
like
second to speak.
it's like he got a sunroof, so like he's the same way. Like
Yo,
none of these
homie
people
hair
got
is
any sense.
crazy. He need to let it
It's
go.
right. Like why don't you fill that shit in with some spray paint or something at least until you get off TV?
Oh, not the spray paint.
I'm just
Something.
saying, something, man. Do something, man, bro. Like you got a whole sunroof.
Yeah.
Mr. Let Go. You got me crying, laughing. I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm just crying.
That's
Yo,
a
look,
lot.
this show is like the land of misfit toys. That's what it is.
I'm not
The land of
familiar.
misfit toys. You don't know the land of misfit toys? Oh my god!
Nope.
Wow.
I'm not familiar, but it sounds exciting. It sounds exciting. Yo,
So don't nobody up here ever heard of the land of misfit toys?
okay, so I'm not
Wow.
alone. so let's get it from Z though. Shout out to you, Z. Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, we talking about put a ring on it. We up to episode 6. When I made this room, it was last week. So yeah,
Hey, it's the island of misfit toys. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Thank you. Somebody
Yeah.
knows. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was
Mr.
like,
Lego,
damn, nobody knows.
he don't know. He just Googled that. That's TJ. He does shit like that.
Oh yeah, I googled that. No, I know I heard it. But I didn't know
It's
where I
an
heard it
island
from.
where all of the little broken, fucked up toys go and they play with each other. And that's kind of like what this show is. Whole bunch of
I figured
stupid,
that's what
fucked
that
up
meant.
people. Yeah.
Got you. Let's get it from Z though. Shout out to you, Z. What's happening with you, Queen?
Hey y'all.
Where you tapping in from? And yeah.
I'm in North Carolina right now, Raleigh to be exact.
Okay. I got some folk out there. Shout out to NC, man.
Okay, yeah, North Carolina. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Yeah, I was kind of just listening, and thank you for inviting me up on stage. Like I know y'all would talk. It seemed like y'all were talking about Jessica and Eric, but I'm just coming off watching the episode, so I just saw the scene with Darian and Kai, and that was
Man, oh
amazing.
Don't
man.
spoil it. Don't spoil it. Not the new one.
Oh, y'all didn't watch it yet?
Wait, the new
We're
one?
Oh, I
on
watched
1
it.
through 6. The new one
That's
came on
6.
today. We
That's
didn't watch
6.
that one
Episode
yet.
6. Episode 6.
Well, she's on
Darian's my
episode.
guy.
Well, we already know they
Well,
smashed.
hold on, Z. You're talking about episode 6, right? Where the teaser was he slept with her, right? You're not talking about 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we all saw that one.
I'm talking about the one where they actually sat down and they had the conversation.
Oh, that's the new one.
Oh
Nope.
no, that's the new
Yeah.
one. That's the new
Are
one.
y'all in Cali or something?
He gave her crabs.
No,
What are we talking about?
I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
Are you talking about the
No.
episode where he said that he was going to stop having dates with her and then she...
I'm talking about the episode where they actually sat down and had the conversation, and that tea that they saw or that they showed in the preview came out.
Oh no! All right. So
Yeah,
all right.
that was
So
episode
we
6.
not there. We
all
not
right.
there,
So
Z.
So Z, just to reset the room, we on episode 6, right? So everybody in here saw episode 1 through 6. Because we're doing the podcast, you're talking about the episode that just came out. We haven't watched that one yet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
So he didn't give Kai crabs yet.
Oh, my man.
Oh my gosh, TJ.
Okay, so about the episode that y'all have seen,
Yes.
like where the preview came up. All
Yeah,
right.
make us feel good.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that that episode, I was just mad that Alexia let Darian trick her into thinking that he was changed just because real competition came up. I was pissed off. That's how I was feeling last episode, because I knew that he just was doing that because Monte came into the picture and he was a good candidate, you know. he came out when he was driving a Porsche and everything, and he was getting real threatened, and then he tricked her to make her think that he changed, but he didn't.
Hold on 1 second.
That's what we do all the time, ain't it?
Clearly.
You got dough and change. You got dough and you changed. Baby, you changed.
When you got dough.
You got dough and change. You got dough and you. Y'all ain't ready for my falsetto, but continue on.
No.
Yeah.
And I had to switch my PTR because y'all tripping.
Tripping about what?
Yo, look at this PTR. Yo, I'm not doing this, yo. That don't even look good together. I'm sorry.
It looks like peanut butter jelly sandwich. It just don't even look right. It just looks crazy.
So y'all think he should be with Kai? Y'all think he should be with Kai? Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, so he can get on Love and Hip Hop. Look, he's dying with this woman. Like, he wants to be this little star, and he needs to get with him a little Love and Hip Hop looking chick so he can at least try. But he can't get on Love and Hip Hop with this Buffalo chick.
Not Buffalo. What about loyalty? What about love? What about time?
What about 14 years? What about
14 years
and mad
15
babies
years.
on 15 years and babies in between the relationship, on and off?
How you have
multiple
babies with
mothers.
other chicks but not with your chick? What kind of shit is that?
How?
Well, what kind of woman sits around and allows that to happen? We can't just point
A
the
Buffalo
finger
chick.
at Arian. Alexia should have
Okay, let me get the Buffalo chick off the
and
PTR
laid
then.
out what she's looking for and what she wanted and stuck to that.
You know
can't
who
be
she look
asking
like?
for no ring, no 14 damn years later. Get out of here with that.
Yo, she looks like what the hunchback of Notre Dame looked like when he get fixed.
Yeah, she looks like
horrible.
she looks like the hunchback of Notre Dame's like
Notre
cute
Dame.
cousin. Because she's kind of
pretty
cute, but she just looks like she looks like a dude, but doesn't look like a dude, but kind of looks fine, but isn't fine, but she looks like a fine, cute buffalo.
She look like a fine basketball woman playing basketball. Like,
yeah, that's what it is. She looks like a fine lesbian.
Yo, and he looks no better. So let's not think it's one-sided. He looks no better. Like, he looks as black. His lips pulls look as black as the cigars he smoke. Period.
Hey, why you be looking up all the time? What do you be looking at? Like, the whole time he looking up. Like, what is you looking at, dude? Like, what is up there? Like, this nigga just always looking up.
Somebody told him that was his angle.
Look, everybody has a left or right side angle. His angle is like, let me show y'all my neck.
Like, look at the PTR. He tried to switch it up. Somebody told him to do that.
Yo, Z, how do you feel like he? I'm sorry, Z. Do you feel like Kai and
hold on? Is he posing
Darian
on a tire? This nigga is posing on a tire. Look at the PTR. Is that a tire he's posing on? He's leaning on?
No, I don't.
That's his jacket.
He went to a tire shop. Oh, okay. I thought it was a tire.
He said he that.
I thought he went to Goodyear and was trying to get his car fixed and decided to make a picture.
Look, I'm calling Z Kai. Z, do you feel like Kai and Darian should be together?
To be honest, it seems that way. It seems that way at this point, right? And like, it seemed like from the first date he was willing to switch on Alexia so quick.
He was like, "Where's she at? Let's go."
Yeah, he was willing to switch so quick. So I feel like he should be with her, and he need to stop leading Alexia on, yo. I really feel like she should have picked Monte. He was a better candidate.
Man, the
I
thing
hope
with
that
these
they really
dates,
go deeper into the
every
therapy
date was
session.
really dope for the other person.
Hold
and
on.
that's because they're not better; they're just new.
Hold on.
But
one mic.
Alexia's not
Hold
a
on.
victim, though. You know, she's really not a victim.
Hold on, one
And
mic. What
14 years is sorry.
No, it's okay. I know Trey was trying to say something. What you said?
I was saying that I hope the therapist actually talks more to Kai about her decisions on staying these 14 years. Maybe give a little bit more backstory without being so invasive, and just ask her pretty much like, y'all wasn't to living together, and then you moved in. You know, he had the three kids on you. What's going on with you personally that you felt like you had to deal with these things and help raise other people's children and watch him have children with other people, and all you got to do was move in with him? I hope they can touch a little bit deeper on that.
Right.
Financial security.
I want to know if you all think that Eric and Jessica could be together, or should be together. Because I know I came in when y'all were talking about it, but I didn't catch the whole conversation.
See, Queen.
Ooh,
Go ahead, T.
I have never seen two more insecure people than those two. The way that they like Eric was so hyped when they announced in the first episode that the dudes was going to be going on dates.
Oh yeah, he was so excited.
He was like,
yeah,
he
the
trying to
doctor
get back to his old NFL player days when he had groupies on him and whatnot.
Man, none of them people know what real love is.
Exactly, Zmar. Zmar, no.
He
They
had
all
on a
playing.
muscle cheetah sweatshirt. That's to say it all.
But yeah, it's like, and they all did that. It's like when they heard that they was going on dates, they was happy and hyped as fuck. When they found out they women was going on dates, these dudes was so. I think the dudes was more hurt than the women were. I don't think the women were too affected.
I agree, because they all got lames. They know don't nobody want them.
I ain't gonna.
I think Jessica.
Go ahead, Queen.
I think Jessica and Eric are perfect for each other. They're just so shallow and, as TJ said, insecure. So they're perfect for each other.
Yo, Tay, let me tell you something. When Jessica went out on her first date, and my guy, Eric went downstairs to let him in, I was jacking. He opened the door. He said, "Who?" He said, "It's Tyreek." He said, "Who?" He said, "It's Tyreek."
Randon.
He said, "Who?"
His name was Brandon.
Brandon, whatever his name was.
Brandon without the B.
Yeah, Random, whatever his name was. When he opened up the door, then he slammed it in his face, and then he was like, "Yeah, babe, this is Camden." He was like, "Randon." He was like, "This is Samden." He said everything but his name. Yeah, the subtle disrespect. It was the subtle disrespect for me. I was here for all of it.
I was. That was the moment. I was laughing. I was cracking up.
Eric was mad when he saw her dress. When he saw the yellow dress she was going to wear, he was pissed from that
I ain't gonna lie. What's her Instagram? Y'all know?
Jessica _ 24 25 18 18 14 3.
You for real? Hold on,
No.
I'm trying to type all this stuff in.
He ain't for
I'm typing
real.
too slow.
Don't play with that.
Her little fine ass.
Broadway, TJ probably really like trying to catch all them numbers that you was spitting out just now.
I'm just fucking around. But you know, that's when a nigga thirsty. He be like, "What's your Instagram?" 1843 23 1814. Say that shit quick, fast. But look, so my question to you guys is this, right? When in episode 6, when Nicola Beach, the doctor, she goes, since you don't want to go out on any more dates with Kai Darian, I want you to get closure and offer her closure by way of going on one more date, and that's when that melee happens at the table, right? My question, I think Nicole, the doctor, I think she knew he had sex with her, and she wanted to get it on camera and create a moment out of it. So she told him, go on that date for closure. I'm not going out on no date for closure with somebody I'm just dating. I'm not doing that. Who's doing that?
Yeah. She was putting salt to the pot. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
she knew
what she was doing.
I agree.
Yeah, because they didn't do that last season. Last season, they didn't do that to the other guy with the strong face and his girlfriend. They let him keep going out with that girl.
Hollywood.
A bunch of times. No, not Hollywood.
Not the strong face. What does the strong face mean?
He had a strong face, and they was wearing matching outfits. She had braids and a lisp.
Yeah, that was
and they
Hollywood.
wound up staying together. No, that wasn't Hollywood.
No,
Hollywood was the light skinned girl. The two brown skinned couples. It was Shay, I think her name was. Well, at the end of the day, he went on multiple dates with a girl. And,
you talking about season
they
1?
Didn't make. Yes, season 1. Yeah,
oh, okay.
They didn't make anybody do no closure, so that was suspect. Like it was a setup.
No, I feel like he needed to give her closure because y'all haven't seen the episode, but I'm saying if they
Oh
did
shucks,
sleep,
here go. Go ahead,
if
go ahead.
I'm saying if they did indeed sleep together, you don't need to be doing no woman like that, just sleeping with her and just leaving like that. That's fucked up.
But hold
Yeah,
on,
they went
Z.
on like 4 or 5
Hold
dates and
on. But
shit
hold on.
too.
Wait, everybody, hold on. I'm running ISO. But Z, it was a two-way street, right? He didn't have sex with her. She had sex with him, and she knew he was in a relationship. So from that point forward, it's her responsibility as much as it is his to know the rules of engagement. He shouldn't have to offer her closure, and they're not in any type of relationship, right?
Facts. Big facts.
Right? Like, come on.
I disagree.
All right,
I
sure.
disagree.
Tell me why.
It was because, they both kind of expressed feelings. I know Kai was a little bit more forward and aggressive with, saying that she had feelings for him. And I know that they were talking off camera other than what we get to see. So I feel like that's just the right thing to do. If you're engaging in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a real relationship or not, like, especially if you all are going to move it to that level, allegedly, if you move it to that level, you should at least have a conversation with the person.
Yeah, women,
Nah, I'm good on that
ladies.
because the only person he deserves to give closure to is the person he came on the show with. Everyone else knew their role would be in the dates of the potential couple. So I don't owe you anything. If you start seeing we're not meeting up for dates, the production is not calling you, you get the hint.
Exactly. I agree, Trey. It goes back to what TJ, I think you were saying earlier that I didn't catch, was what is going on in the people's minds that sign up to go out on dates with people knowing that they're already in a relationship, trying to work through things.
But I'll take it a step
What's
further,
going on
Tay.
in your head?
I'll take it a step further, Tay. To sleep with somebody, if that is indeed so the case, and what happened, what propels you to the point that you would want to sleep with someone and they're in a relationship? What that tells me is you showing me that you're not honorable. If you want to sleep with somebody, they're in a relationship, you're not honorable. And if given the chance and roles were reversed, you'll be okay with stepping outside this relationship, knowing that you're in a relationship. People tell you exactly who they are when you meet them. It's up to you to believe them.
Exactly. And I just want to add, you can't find your happiness off of someone else's misery, a wise person once said to me. And the way you start off in a relationship with someone, coming in as the other woman in a relationship that hasn't been, where the other relationship hasn't been, cut off or, reached its conclusion. The way you start off a relationship is ultimately the way you'll end a relationship as well. So that's, again, going back to what you said, the way you get them, the way you get her is the way you'll lose them. That's just my 2 cents about that.
Hey, but no lie
solid.
though. No lie though. I get way more attention from women once I'm in a relationship than I ever do when I'm single. I don't know if that's something. I don't know if that's something that you women, like, if y'all target that or what.
No.
But I mean,
See, don't be saying
No,
you
it
women,
happens both
okay? It ain't
ways.
all
Women
us
get
women.
attention too.
like, I don't even publicize. Like, I try to keep my relationships private and whatnot. And I don't know if y'all got a sixth sense or something, but y'all just sense that a guy is in a relationship, and then y'all just start.
No, you know what that is, CJ? What that is what that is called as, you're not looking for it. So often when you're not looking for something, it finds you. So what you're experiencing, what men and women alike experience when you're being faithful and you have tunnel vision, you only have eyes for one person. When you have that, you're not even checking for the chicks that will probably catch your eye. So because you're not checking for that, they latch on to you and they be like, yo, he's not even checking for me. Ooh, I wonder what he's about. Oh, she's not even checking for me. And vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So because you only have tunnel vision, you see, it seems like your phone is listening to you sometimes when you speak, right? But it's really not. It just means the algorithm and what they're doing by way of their ads, they're doing it right because you liked a certain amount of photos. So now you think your phone is listening to you, but your phone isn't listening to you. It's just that the algorithm is working. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're focused on your significant other. And when you do that, that means that you attract others because you're not looking for it.
Yeah, but when I be outside, I don't be looking for it either. And y'all don't be flocking like that. I don't know what it is.
It's not just women though, because men do that too. It's like something in the air. The devil is busy. Like as soon as you get somewhere committed, people start testing you. I think it happens both ways.
Oh.
All right, so look, can we talk about the restaurant scene when everybody was in the same restaurant and I think Darian had walked out with Kai and his hands was on her, and then there was another and she was like, and Alexia was like, yo, watch your hands, and then there was another scene where what's my guy name? He had put his hands on the small of her back.
Yep.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That was crazy.
I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember his name, but I do remember that scene because it was a very interesting exercise to date while your significant other's in the room too on another date.
Right. So my energy was if you're in a relationship, if you're in that scenario, right? Do you say something if the person, ladies, your man is on a date with somebody else, guys, respectfully the same thing, and you see your man, you see the girl that your man is on a date with, ladies, and he goes, and she's doing too much, and he's letting her. Do you intervene, or do you just, how Trey said, trust the process?
Broadway, did you just ask us what will we do in the occasion that some wild shit like this would be possible?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if I was allowed to date while I was in a relationship,
that sounds crazy.
This show made dating a competition. Who can have the better date? I don't know. That's the thing with most of these relationships. You don't trust the people around you, but you take that out on the person you're with. Like, at least trust the person you're with to know that they not gonna let it go no further. But these people don't do that.
No.
They think that they dating hoes and she just gonna throw it out. So they trip on these motherfuckers thinking, oh, I hit her on the first night. She was real easy. So this dude gonna have it just as easy. That's why these motherfuckers don't trust and they don't believe in this whole dating bullshit, because they probably know how easy it was for them to get it, so they probably think that the next person can get it just as easily.
And this is what that's sliding into the DM piece, right? Because again, how you meet them, and Tay Echo did the same. How you meet them is how you treat them, is how you lose them. You know, because when you slide into the DM, and respectfully, I don't know if anybody's in a relationship by way of that, but when you slide into somebody's DM and it happens like that and it's too easy, you start to think subconsciously years and years later, like, oh, I slid in the shorty DM and I got her. So what makes any other person, if it was easy for me to get you, what makes it so hard for anybody else to get you? Where's the exclusivity? So I think sometimes there should be some type of not tug of war, not hard to get, but it shouldn't be so easy, because you end up thinking like, yo, sure, the only thing you have to do is put on a nice dress, and he was ready to get on his knees and give you the world. Once it's over, you gonna have those subconscious thoughts like, he gonna do the same shit to the next chick. No?
Someone can know what they want and be interested and see you in a profile picture or something and say, oh, wow, I'm interested. And they can shoot their message. It's the same way, a different new way of meeting people pretty much. People are meeting people on social media. They got this new DM feature on Clubhouse, actually. So all these different social media technology is taken away from going up to a person in person, approaching them and telling them whatever compliments and stuff. So people are doing it in a new form, and that's sliding in the DMs or Messenger or something like that. Or I got your information from a friend or a family member. That doesn't necessarily make me think that you're doing it with everyone. It just shows me that maybe you were bold. Now, if other people, if you told me the last 2 relationships you were in, you did it the same way, that could be a little bit more suspect.
Well, respectfully, I think most of my situations have come by way of either somebody I know or some type of long-term relationship that was there, but we didn't meet up, and when we did, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. That DM shit is cool. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying somebody could slide into your DM and not make it so easy. You get what I mean? There's two things could be true. You could slide into the DM. All I'm saying is, if y'all get what I'm saying, I don't need to drag it any longer than that.
So, ladies, let me ask y'all a question. Shit. So, when y'all be like suspicious of y'all men cheating and whatnot, are y'all saying that because he has game and he could probably pull all of these women, or is it the women are easy and he'll just take any layup he can get?
If you know your man is a flirtatious person and you're around them and you're seeing that they're gullible, maybe handsy, they could be just genuinely like a chummy type of dude. Then yeah, you might become suspicious when you're not with them, but I don't think that necessarily means that's a characteristics of like being a cheater.
Because I mean, I'm a very charismatic guy, but I don't think that should be used against me.
Is this advice for you, TJ?
I'm asking.
Pretty much.
I'm asking what's in y'all women minds when y'all be.
That's exactly what it is.
It's advice for TJ. It's a TJ.
TJ asking about advice for himself via third party.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm asking. Is it like, what do y'all women think when y'all be thinking y'all man is cheating? Do y'all think it's because of him, because he attracts women, or do you think that he's just out there like shooting his shot everywhere?
I don't think it's neither. I think if I may play with the scenario a little bit and go and dive a little deeper, I think it's not that cut and dry. I think you establish habits over time in courting and getting to know each other, and each relationship has its sense of travel and consistency, and so I say that a habit is sort of formed, and what's usual behavior for your partner and what's not usual. For example, if the person usually calls and checks in, and then lately they haven't been, or usually they're home by a certain time, or they'll let you know ahead, but they're lacking or slacking on things that is normal behavior for them, I think that would not necessarily make a woman suspicious, but I think it would, raise some red flags of like, well, what's going on? And so I don't think it's that. I don't think it's just that simplistic, TJ. I don't think it's just him being a matter of flirtatious, right? That's his personality, and you knew that. You knew that before you got with the person.
Well, also to dovetail with that, Shantae, I think it's important to understand who you're dating and know that person, because to TJ's point, if I know my significant other doesn't like me flirting, or excuse me, she identifies me being friendly as me doing too much and being flirtatious, then I might want to scale back and pick and say, hey, is this a hill that I really want to die on? Probably not. So I probably stop talking or not talking, but scale back in a certain respect, right? It's just a matter of your comfort and where you're at with things, right?
Right.
I mean, well,
but
yeah.
at the same token, you have to be secure in your relationship as well too, because you do want to respect the other partner, but at the same time, we are all individuals, and it's a fine line between scaling back and respecting the differences that person came in with their own unique personality, because we're not each other's construction project. So I don't want to start going in and trying to change you, because if it gets to that point, then maybe again I have to question are you even the right person that should be in a relationship? That's why it's very important to take some time in the courting, in the the beginning, to just get to know each other and don't put that pressure of relationship. Like really just figure out like who are they, who are you, where their life is going, does it fit into you, and vice versa. So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if you guys remember the scene in the restaurant when LaRonda and her crybaby, he was.
Wait, who?
I'm sorry, I forgot his name. He just cried so damn much. Jay,
not the crybaby.
I feel like he had the hardest time focusing. He was looking even at the camera. He looked like he was about to start sweating. Just knowing that his girl, was across, very close, doing shots with another man, and he just couldn't even focus on anything else. But him being a comedian, she does have a right to feel like he may be too playful. And then she also admitted that she was the only person he's never cheated on. So now she has that in the back of her mind as well. Even though she's the breadwinner and the financially stable one, he's a comic. He's sensitive, so that crying shit works for some women. And she mentioned that she's the only person he's been faithful to, so
Trey,
she can
wait,
actually
Trey,
look at him.
If I was if I was crying every other day, you wouldn't be a turn on.
Hell no, get out of here. If I make you cry during like intimacy, then I'll feel like the man. But if you just out here crying just because, like, oh, she took out the garbage for me, let me cry. That was so nice of her. Oh, she paid the rent this month. I'm crying. You can't cry too much. You want a sensitive person, but he a little too sensitive for me. I'm sorry.
So wait up. What point does complacency play a role? Because I mean,
I see you, Gigi.
After 14 years, Darian is not going to be that guy that she fell in love with in the beginning. Even if he's consistent throughout the 14 years, that same amazing man is not going to impress her as much as him in year 14.
Right. That's why I said I want them to do a little bit more deeper dive on her situation and like what made her, after 14 years, 3 different children, then now decide, oh yeah, I want to move with you. And oh, by the way, I need you to give up your studio/condo and marry me now. So I want to know, because she
Oh,
is complacent, definitely.
you mean his sex space? Because that nigga ain't did music in I don't know how long.
Yeah, that nigga ain't doing no music. Let me tell y'all something. There's something called Dat Piff. Everybody that makes music, they put their music on Dat
We a
Piff.
little old, we know that.
So if you make music, it'll be on Dat Piff. That nigga ain't making no music, and he ain't made no music.
He could be doing an Airbnb or something like that. Like he said he was
Well,
getting
they're
money
Grammy nominated.
renting it out or
Grammy
getting
nominated.
Airbnb off of
What they got to do with a condo?
the Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah,
You renting it out.
His condo was an Airbnb. He said he gets money there.
Passive
He
income.
says he uses a condo as a studio.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fine and everything, guys. But where are they living now? Because this looks like somebody grandma's house with that nasty throw. It looks horrible.
It looks like
that's probably the house he bought 14 years ago.
That is a family. That is probably
a
family house.
And
they tell you not to sell grandma's house. That's what that is.
Oh, so look, we stumbled into a question. So Alexia want him to get rid of the condo, right? But that condo is where he gets money from, right? My question to you guys is, if you're dating somebody and they feel about something about your business or something about where you make money at, if that's a problem, do you let go of that? Because he was talking about letting go of the condo, but that's where he makes money at.
Yes, you let it go.
Yo,
wait, hold the fuck on. Not a mature answer from Mr. Let Go. So wait, hold on. Not a mature, because Let Go, he plays a lot. So to hear him say actually letting it go, that's funny to me. Elaborate on that, Mr. Let Go.
What do you mean if my woman has an issue with like a condo? And you gotta understand, we are men. If I had a condo, like in at some point in the 14 years, we gonna be smashing some chicks at the condo. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. It's just gonna happen. Like you got a whole apartment along with where you at, and you've been with a woman that you don't want to be with because y'all been together for 14 years. And you got homeboys and they rappers too, or want to be rappers too. What you think they got over there? They got little groupies and stuff, little broke little groupies trying to, they can't afford to, or not, they're not fine enough to be around real rappers. So they go to the studio with fake
Field
rappers.
Mob is real
and they smashing. Field Mob
slander is out of hand.
They ain't made a song in like 80 years. She lasts longer than his last hit.
I wouldn't ask them to give up the condo per se. I would say if this is a business, this is something that we can manage as a business. If you're running it out as an Airbnb, let's list it and have someone manage the Airbnb so we can keep
But
that
why does
income
he
coming
go
in.
to the
Shout
condo
Don't
out,
every
give it
time
up.
shout
there's
out
an
to
issue though?
Anagaya. Am
That
I
means
saying that
nobody's
right?
there.
Anagaya, am I saying your name right, Queen?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Okay.
Hello.
All right.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
yeah.
Queen?
Hello.
All right. Well, you
Nope,
probably
student
can't hear
loans.
us.
Student loans. Get out.
What in the
So
world?
I was gonna say the same thing, or along with Trey, but like, okay, so for the Airbnb situation, right? There's a lot of time in between bookings. Probably, I'll be like, okay, well, let's keep it, but you're gonna actually have a rental agreement in place. Like, you're gonna get somebody to be in there for a year, and we're gonna make money off of it. I wouldn't tell him to get rid of it like that. Like, let's do the business, but let's do the business right, so you just don't have a place to escape to whenever you feel like it.
And nobody's
Z,
ever
you
at
do
the
real estate, huh?
condo. She's always at.
How do you mute yourself?
Z, you in the real estate, aren't you?
Yeah, I have my real estate license. Yep.
Hey,
Period.
real estate gang. She already know.
Did they explore
Not
why
giving up no
Alexia?
condo.
Did they explore why Alexia
Ramona and
wanted
Sabrina,
him
we
to
see
get rid
you.
of it?
Cause that's his fuck house.
Yeah, that's where he piping up at. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
He can rent it out too for studio time.
Can we open up the floor for Ramona and Sabrina? Let's get your commentary. Shout out to you, Queens. We're talking about Put a Ring on It, obviously. Episode 1 through 6. Z wanna be in here watching the newest episode. Have you ladies saw the newest episode? Tap in with us, Ramona. Can we get it from you? What's your energy towards what you've seen thus far? Sabrina? Oh man, what's happening? Y'all can't hear us? Oh,
No,
there
I'm
she go.
sorry. It's my apologies. I didn't know you said my name.
Sabrina, yeah, it's okay, Queen. I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Because I'm in a room with a bunch of the people that's on the panel at this
Okay,
point.
okay, that's cool. All right, so look, my question is, what's your energy thus far on this Put a Ring on It? Do you have a ring on your finger? Are you wifed up?
No, but
Okay.
I'm potentially about to be wifed up.
Ooh, you better say that. Come through, sis.
You not pressuring this man, though, are you?
No, I'm not pressuring it.
Okay.
I'm not. It's being not that it's being pressured on me, but as far as like my take on to put a ring on it, I feel like mostly everybody that I watch on it, when I see the episodes, they need like more extensive, like soul searching within themselves. So I feel like a lot of people have a lot of inner issues going on that they bring to the table, but they don't resolve them. So it's like, how you expect to be in a relationship or put a ring on anything or receive a ring if you haven't eternally dealt with yourself? So now we're just watching a bunch of people deal with inner issues for entertainment, but nobody gets married at the end.
Well, see, so Sabrina, right? Where are you based out of, Queen?
Well, I actually just left Connecticut to move to Georgia, so I just packed my car up.
Okay, congratulations. I'm here for that, right? So that's actually part of my analogy, right? I think we all love to see, we all hope that they're okay if you see a car accident, but we love to see a theatrical, the car went up the ramp, flipped over, hit the ground, and the people jumped out and it was on their feet perfectly fine. We love seeing a good car wreck, but you know what I mean? We hope that they're okay. So to your point, you know, I think that they do need help and that they are maybe all over the place and they do need some healing in some certain ways. But I think it's to our enjoyment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I think that it's for our enjoyment, but then it's like, who does that benefit at the end of the day?
I know that's right.
So do they then go back and watch the episodes and look at themselves and understand they need certain type of, guidance or help and go seek that? Does the show provide that? Or it's just we just watching a car wreck and then it's just dropped and we just drive by and we just keep going?
They don't care about these damn people.
What they
Right.
do is they then put info and their booking information in their bio. They start selling slim and fit tummy tees and boom bod and bundles and lashes. That's what happened
And
with
that's
them.
what it's about. That's what it's about.
Hey, listen, man. Put me on there. I'm gonna show you how to get some money.
I was going to say the same thing. I think I'm going to
Put
sign
me
up for
on there. I'm
season
having
3. Put a
sex
ring
with
on it.
baby
Me and
Gold
you,
Trust.
TJ, me and you going to be on the show.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
with the shits.
Yo, Mr. Let Go. Forget going out on dates with other people. I'm sliding into somebody that's on the show DM. How about that?
Yo, I'm having sex with either Jessica or baby Candy Burris on everything.
Not baby Candy. Yo, I'm done. I'm done.
What's her name? Rolanda or whatever? Something.
Larora.
Baby Candy.
Loranda.
LaRonda. You got to put the la in it. LaRonda.
Loranda.
Laranda. Ramona, you here?
Randa.
Ramona, come down, open your mic.
Hi.
Hey, Ramona, tap in with us.
Hi. I'm sorry. I actually didn't mean to press the mic, but while I'm here, can Mr. Let Go please follow me? And I'm loving the conversation.
Let's go.
Hold on, what? I'm so confused.
Let's go. She said what she said. Ramona says she needs you to follow her back. Hit her in the back channel. No pause.
Yeah, she liked.
Hold on. Is that Ramona?
It sure is.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all so silly.
Family reunion and whatnot.
No, she's in my coaching group, and
Let's
I got
go,
an event.
Ramona.
I got an event Sunday, so everybody just came down to Atlanta. I got an event in Atlanta, and everybody's coming down. No, she's in my coaching group. Y'all
Yeah,
silly.
so you need to follow her. Stop acting like you don't know that woman.
No,
Right.
look.
Ramona.
When I follow her, she shows up in the top row when I'm on Clubhouse, and some of the women be like, "You need to follow me, so I won't be all down in the abyss when it's a whole lot of people."
You got
when
that,
you follow the person, they be at the top.
Ramona. Ramona sounds.
I got it. Thank you.
Ramona sounds like you about to bust out into the salsa or something. Ramona. Okay, so Ramona, while you're here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad. They knew the time. Anyway, my question to you is, what's your energy on Put a Ring on It? Have you watched it? Are you up to date as of episode 1 through 6? Z. All right, I guess she had to tap out. We got Vincent. Vincent, tap in with us, King. Appreciate you pulling up to shoot the shit with us, beloved. My question to you is, Put a Ring on It. What's your take on it thus far? Can they hear us? Shout out to
I don't think he understood what thus far meant. I think he got a little confused.
From episode 1 through 6, what's your energy as it pertains to how do you feel about Put a Ring on It, episode 1 through 6, as it pertains to where they at now in the series?
To be honest with you, I haven't even seen it.
Okay.
I don't even know what it is.
Okay, well, it won't be hard to enter in commentary by way of the situation that you may be hearing. I think there's a lot of different elements surrounding these three couples. Mr. Lego, as he candidly alluded to, they just all there for the media coverage, they're just there taking up space and so forth and so on. What I think is honestly I like Crybaby. Why am I calling him Crybaby now? Jay, I like Jay, and I like Lavonda. How you say it? Lavonda.
Baby Candy Burris.
LaRonda.
LaRonda, right? I like them two together. I just think he needs to get the wind beneath his feet and go out in the blaze of glory if he wants some juice. That's nasty, TJ.
Oh, that was me? I thought I muted. I've been sitting over here drinking all this water. It's killing me.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit that out.
So we talk about Put a Ring on It, live on Broadway podcast. We talk about relationship topics per usual. every Monday and Wednesday. You know, we had a New York versus, so I was a little bit under the weather. I couldn't get the wind beneath my feet, so I had to defer Wednesday podcast to actually a Friday. But normally, Monday and Wednesdays, we jump up here. We talk about what's going on. To be honest with you, because tonight a new episode comes on, we're actually going to do this room again on Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday to talk about what's going on as it pertains to Put a Ring on It. And yeah, we'll be back Wednesday. No, we'll be back Monday, but Monday we'll be talking about regular podcast relationship topics, and we'll also be back Wednesday to finish talking about Put a Ring on It, the new episode. And also make sure you follow us on Patreon for exclusive content. We outside with it. It gets a little spicy. It gets a little turned up. You know what I mean? We just finished covering sex life. I'm always saying sex life episodes 1 through 8. You know what I mean? That's on Patreon. Make sure you pull up, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, Live on Broadway Podcast. Make sure you guys tap in and follow me. I am _Broadway on Instagram. Hit the green house right here next to Relationship Talk with LOBP and become a member of this group, because every time we go live, you guys be notified and you guys will get, and know what's going on by way of the podcast. Shout out to my moderators tonight, TJ, Trey, Mr. Let Go. And Mr. Let Go, on Wednesday, we're going to do the room at 5 because I know what's going on with you. On Wednesday, we're going to have to tap in and get more understanding on what's going on with your homegirl that's actually on this season. You know what I mean?
Homegirl. Oh, which one?
We'll
find out later.
Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Shantae. Shout out to Z. Vincent, you got to catch up, King. This show is popping. It's crazy. It's a lot of toxicity going on. And what I enjoyed the most tonight was actually the honest, transparent, and revealing conversation that you guys offered. Shantae, it's always a pleasure. Z, you know what I mean? I actually like what you had to say. You added some value to tonight. Mr. Let Go, he know the vibe, very funny, charismatic. Hopefully everything goes well with you this weekend with your coaching group. Shout out to everybody that will be attending that. TJ, the vibes, man. LOBP, we outside. Leslie, you know what's happening. Got my baby Trey in here. We doing our thing, man. Live on Broadway Podcast, man. We be back on Wednesday to finish talking about Put a Ring on It. But on Monday, regular podcast. You know what we came to do. LOBP, let's go out the right way. You heard?
Coochie.
Hey!
The sing along.
Get home tonight. Y'all know the words.
I'll holla at y'all. This was dope.
I appreciate you, Aaron.
What up?
Almost everywhere. Hey! What you know about this, Shantae, Leslie, Trey, Gigi?
My R&B bag earlier when I was
shout out to Katrina down there. I see you, Queen.
I'm grown. That's what I know about this.
Hey, you better say that, man. Let's go, Vincent. You know what's happening. You don't know what this was about if you wasn't outside. For the last time, baby.
I want to know our predictions on who we think is going to last or make it through.
I think they all going to cap and get a ring. I think they all going to get a ring. Like, shit is just, I think it's all cap. Hey.
Trey, what you think?
Trey, they said, what you think?
I said all I can think about now is how he looks right now, currently.
Who?
You talking about the song?
No, she said, what's your prediction? Who you think is gonna make it?
Oh, I don't think any of them is gonna make it this season. I'm sorry. I don't think not one couple gonna make it. But I did see that Alexia and Eric they have like a sports podcast or something. So they all seem to be pretty cool with each other. I saw that on one of their Instagrams.
Got you. Carry on. Just in case. Just in case. I appreciate you guys' energy on a Friday at that. You know what I'm saying? The love is overwhelming. We be back. We be back on Monday and Wednesday. Hey.
You're my anything, my everything, my wife, my queen. So if something happens to me, there's something you need to know. Just in case.
Just to be clear on a few things too, guys. The Patreon content, we have 3 tiers. We have the $3 tier, which is a scorpion. The second tier is a giant, and the third tier is an eagle. So you got 3, 5, and 10. $3, I get you some of the content. The $5 subscription would get you some more of the content, and the $10 subscription to get you all of the content. You know what I mean? But come in, make sure, $3 if you know the vibes, man. Live on Broadway podcast. We be outside. We be tapping in every Monday and Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's always a good, I'm up there. I'm talking with my lady. It's some behind the scenes stuff. I'm up there talking with the team. Some of your favorite people. We actually do one-on-one. It's a lot of spice talk, a lot of good times. You know what I mean? Link is in my bio on Instagram. Make sure you tap in. Patreon, we outside. It's been a pleasure. Live on Broadway podcast.
Click.